Hello, everyone. Welcome to Met Comedy Night as we present the Comedy Pigs. If you were watching our pre-show, we just ran a commercial for Victory, which is going to be well, it already is. It was out 2 hours ago, so I'm sure most of you have already seen it. So it's monologues from the women's suffrage movement, late 1800s, early 1900s. They're going to be released in episodes. Episode 1 just came out 2 hours ago. $6 an episode. 4 episodes released bi-weekly. Come on, give it up for the Met main stage. Hey, oh, woohoo, woohoo. And you know what? You're watching Met Comedy Night. We're on Twitch right now, and we're also on Facebook on the Comedy Pigs page for the very first time. Huzzah for that. Met Comedy Night, we've got Dungeons and Dragons Improv coming up next Friday at 9 p.m. Over the Hump is coming up on Wednesday. It's the morning show at 10 a.m. I'm your host. And then Strange Times Indeed every Thursday at 9. But enough of all of that. Why don't we go ahead and get started with the Comedy Pigs? Come on!
Go, Comedy Pigs!
Yeah.
Hello!
Thank you, Stephen, and great to have all you out there watching us tonight. My name is Eric. I'm the director of the Comedy Pigs and your host this evening. And here with the Comedy Pigs, Thomas, Matt, Molly, and Julia.
Yeah.
If you were with us last week, we did a show. I was going to say similar to this, but it's really not similar to this. We picked different games to do tonight, a couple of the same ones, but a lot of different ones. That we're going to roll for you. So let's get started right away. The first game is called Chain Call, and it's all these games are for all the players, so it's for Thomas, Molly, Matt, and Julia. We need a suggestion from the audience. It can be really anything to give inspiration to our improvisers. It could be an object, it could be a location, it could be an occupation, it could be whatever comes off the top of your head. You could type it into the chat. I can see it there, and Stephen can see it. We'll take one of your suggestions, and the improvisers here, the pigs, will start with two people on a Zoom call, and then that one of those persons on that Zoom call will have to take another Zoom call, and then it'll progress as it goes. And they're gonna, using inspiration from whatever you suggest, they're gonna create a story. It's gonna build a story out of nothing. Through a series of chain Zoom calls. That's why it's called Chain Call. All right, let's get going. I'm looking at some of the suggestions. I see a Staples store, interesting. A garage, a chicken poop. I don't think that's a typo, chicken coop. I think it's chicken poop. Silly putty. Somebody saying, loving that fresh cut, Julia. All right, nice.
You.
There you go. Broken dishwasher, bubbles. Man, these are good suggestions. You know what I'm going to go with? I'm going to go with a silly putty. I like that suggestion. Silly putty is your inspiration. And we start with Thomas.
Yes, we received your complaint, so that's why we scheduled this Zoom meeting. What seems to be the problem you're having?
Yeah, so I'm sorry, you're Martin, right, from Staples, is that correct?
Yes, Martin from Staples. You see,
Martin.
We are open. Staples is, a hot commodity in these times.
Yes. First off, I want to say thank you so much for your time. Truly,
You're welcome. You're welcome. We know we're the real heroes here, okay?
Yes.
Enough praise.
I just wanted to say, so my name is Melanie. I'm the head of the Mothers PTA.
Yes. You said that many times in your email.
Yes. If you could please stop interrupting me. But yes, you're correct. And I just had, just a small nitpicky complaint about the silly putty that you sent us.
Mm-hmm. Go on.
Well, so it appears that this silly putty, it makes a mess.
Yeah, it's really silly. Messes are silly. It's silly putty. It's a silly putty mess.
That's
it's on the box.
You advertised it as, not being a mess.
Well, no, this one, yes, you bought the J15R. Yeah, so that silly putty, it is silly and it makes a mess, but then it also makes a silly cleanup. It's all in one.
Okay, well, I just wanted you to know that I'm taking this all the way to the top, okay?
Hello, Mom? Mom, are you there?
Lined up. So
I'm losing you. I'm losing you.
Mom? Can you
yeah.
correctly?
Go ahead, Georgie, come on.
Hi, Mom.
Hi.
was just
Georgie,
seeing-
what are you doing on this call? You know I'm using this for, this is my work hours, honey.
I know, but I'm really missing my silly putty, and I'm seeing if you got things resolved with the whole situation so that I can like play with it and build and stuff. And I know it makes a mess, but it's really, really cool. My friends think I'm so awesome because I play with it.
Georgie, my love, you know that I care about little to nothing else but your relationship with me. That's why I require us to have this alone time, this separate time where you stay in your room for 2 hours and mommy gets her
Mom.
time, use the Zoom call to follow up with people about why things aren't going right.
I know. I thought I gave you enough time. It's been 10 minutes since we saw each other down in the living room, so I figured the whole silly putty thing was fixed now, and I could get some more, and I could like build stuff and call my friends and do fun stuff.
Georgie, why don't you use this time, I don't know, you could write a letter, check in with your grandma, things like that. But
You know what, silly putty? You can put it down on a letter you wrote, and it'll like copy it onto the silly putty. It's totally cool, Mom. I just gotta have it.
Wait, am I doing this right? Am I doing this right?
My mother.
Melanie.
Goodbye,
wait,
Georgie.
Am
I
I
love
talking to
you.
Georgie?
Okay, bye. Grandma?
Yeah.
Are you there?
Georgie,
Look,
how do I
need your
turn
help.
on the camera?
You press the button, the one on the left, Grandma. You just click it. I really need your help figuring out this silly putty thing. Sorry to startle you.
Oh, look at you! You look so grown since the last time I saw you in person. Oh, Georgie.
Yeah, I'm 16 now, Grandma. You know?
Yes. Now, Georgie, did you play with the special silly putty I sent you?
I
Your
did.
Your mother said that she didn't like it and that she was going to call the Staples people.
Took it away from me.
Took it away from
I was playing and like making shapes and like using it to copy newspapers, important stuff.
My grandson will not be denied his silly putty.
All because it was messy.
Grandson will learn to silly putty through learning. Learn through silly putty.
I
This
think
is the new way.
I think maybe the Staples guys is still on, and I could transfer over to you, and you can give him what for, and he'll come deliver me some silly putty or something like that.
Do I do anything? Do I do anything?
You just wait, Grandma. It'll happen.
Wait, I'm waiting.
Another
Melanie, do I still? I think I
Martin.
do work at Staples. I was able to figure out your Zoom. Wait,
What?
who is this? Who is this?
You can call me Joseph.
Josephine.
Yes.
Josephine,
I'm the one that has been ordering the J15R silly putty.
you're the one. You're causing many delays in our system.
I didn't mean to. I want my grandson to learn the true way. Through silly putty.
You think your grandson is capable of learning the way of the J15R?
I am. I know he is. But my daughter is standing in his way. She doesn't believe in it. She's not a true believer like we are.
Well, we have a silly putty that may be able to handle her. I'll send you 3 orders.
Thank you.
Thank you, Josephine.
Barton.
I have another call.
Oh. How do I turn this off?
Nicely done, pigs. Good job. They just tell. That's part of this game. Chain call. They just make up a story. Silly putty. And you brought in the Staples.
Ooh.
2 suggestions in one. I loved it.
It was a twofer.
We love our fans.
Bonus.
Awesome. All right, great. Our next game is called Zoom Retirement Party. In these days of everything we're, going through, we figure if people are retiring, that they probably have to have their retirement parties on Zoom. So that's what this game is. We use a suggestion from you as well. Another suggestion from the audience. If you think of anything off the top of your head, like I said, I always say like object, location, occupation, but it could be anything, right? Anything that comes to mind. We'll try to work that in or use that as inspiration. And we'll see the Zoom retirement party happening. So Matt and Molly are going to start us off on this party, and I'm looking at the chat.
I will leave you to it.
One of the suggestions is Church of the J15R.
Preacher.
Adult diapers, used car sales. Wow, you guys have great suggestions here. Let's do used car sales. I like that. That's your inspiration. And enjoy, everybody watching, Zoom retirement party.
Oh man, I'm stoked, Robert. I am stoked. My sales are about to go through the roof now that Sarah is retiring. Man, it has been so hard to follow her in car sales. Do you agree?
I mean, I totally agree. I mean, I've been selling cars for a long time, and she just snatches all them customers up before we even get a chance. But I think that's going to change once she retires.
Seriously. You know how she does it, though? She gets them with the eye. She starts off with the eye like this.
She gets up in there.
She gets up in there.
Like weird movements with it.
Yeah, and just like always like twitching and just like looking at you. And then she'll start off the sale by bringing up something deep from your past that just like rocks you to your core.
I mean, just
strangers.
I mean, I don't even know where she gets that kind of information from. She must have the smartest smartphone any of us ever had. Then there's that one weird thing she does where if things aren't going well, she'll put her finger over her lip like this to indicate that she has a mustache and start talking in a deep voice so she can sell a car to somebody that seems like they're tough.
Oh, hey, I see we're already talking about their retirement.
What's going on, Bobby?
Oh, man. Can't wait to have her gone, Finally sell some cars, am I right?
Miss constant sales over there,
You know what? There is one thing I don't think I'm going to miss, and it's whenever she ended a sentence that you go, honk, honk. I'm just like, it was so loud.
I know. Just
so loud, just constant.
All right, thanks, you guys.
Hey.
Oh, there she is.
Hey, we were just talking.
Hi, everyone. It's so good to see you. Honk, honk. Oh my gosh, Robert. You really do look like you've really gotten over your divorce.
Kind of.
No, really. I'm grateful to see that you've gotten past it. I mean, I think Jeannie was right for leaving you, but believe me when I say this, you're a stronger person today without her. Honk honk.
Honk honk. We're gonna miss you. We're gonna miss all them honks.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna miss all of you too. I think about all of you all the time. I also think about cars all the time. Honk honk.
I hope you leave that, binder that you have with all that great car information.
50 years worth.
That's a lot of knowledge.
It's a lot of knowledge. I don't know who I'm going to pass it on to. I have to think about it a lot. I
can help you out with that if you want to.
It's something I think of constantly.
Honk, honk.
That was good. I almost bought a car from you right there.
Yeah. You're not really thinking of that Prius, are you? You're just sort of thinking about it, aren't you?
Something that, got a little bit more, less miles to the gallon and maybe
less miles to the gallon, Robert. And you don't have
to
to share it with anybody because Jeannie left you.
Oh.
Honk.
Honk.
Honk. Say it with me, everyone. It feels good. Honk.
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 Honk, honk.
Honk.
Honk, honk. Honk, honk.
Honk, honk.
Honk with me. Honk, honk.
Honk,
Honk,
honk.
honk.
Honk, honk.
Honk,
Honk, honk.
honk. Honk, 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 honk. Okay, good job, you guys. Good job, good job, good job.
You're the best.
I know.
Good luck.
Thank you,
Good luck.
guys.
Yeah. Happy retirement.
Happy retirement to me. Honk, honk.
I'll see you around on the flip side.
We'll see you then. Oh my God. God, she's gone.
That was intense. Let's go sell some cars.
I don't think any car salesman's allowed to do any of that.
I think we might have sold some in the comments here.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, I
You
think
guys
so.
are-
Yeah, somebody's wanting. Wondering if we have a Chevelle for sale.
Experience I've ever had.
Yeah, I
That's how
saw a
it's-
lot of honk honks coming in the chat, so they were right there with you.
I want, yeah. You know, it's like the quack, but it's the honk.
You're watching right now.
Awesome.
Give us a honk, honk.
Honk, honk. Honk if you're honking. All right. So, I don't know what that means.
If you're driving
Our
a
next-
car right now watching this show, give us a honk.
Yeah.
Especially if you're a trucker. Do it.
This way. Yeah, you good. All right. Good. Our next game is Scenes from a Hat. We played this last week, and we asked for suggestions on Instagram and on Facebook, and we got some from you, the fans, and I'll use some of those tonight and some others too. The pigs have not seen these yet, so we'll go from here. This is Scenes from a Hat. The pigs, you know what to do. The first one is, since it is an election year, poor presidential platforms. Matt.
I think this platform is made out of marshmallow. Not very stable. Was it that kind of platform?
You went straight for the pun. Thomas.
Well, this year we're finally listening to what the people want, and we're going to add more checkout people in the Chick-fil-A drive-through line. At least 50 people checking you out in the Chick-fil-A line.
Lines are so long all the time. Julia.
I'm actually just a pile of marshmallows. You can just keep poking and prodding me all you want, guys, and all you're going to get is some delicious goodness.
For that.
Welcome.
Molly.
So we've been listening, and I've been hearing, and so I just want you to know that you're right. PSL season is far too short. We're going to make it a year-long event. That's right, pumpkin spice lattes in June, coming at you.
Very good. Female vote. Thomas.
Hey.
2020, just 2 words. Honk, honk.
All right, great. That was poor presidential platforms. Next, we have for you.
I think that could
pigs.
work.
Actually,
Right?
That could work.
with this crowd, yeah. They'd love Hong Kong.
How about a title of the worst book ever written? Julia.
This is the worst book ever written by Anonymous.
Molly.
The story of Susan Harper and how she dies on the very last page when you're last expecting it.
Matt.
A very detailed explanation of how paint dries.
Thomas.
The book for teaching you how to write good sentences and use good words and possibly make more books and make money on stuff by using words in books. Period.
That's a long title. All right, we're going to go to the next one because I want to get 2 more in here. Weird things that happen in a kindergarten Zoom class. Julia was quick to that one. Julia? Molly.
Okay, I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. Where is my class?
Thomas.
Okay, now we're all gonna sing Twinkle Twinkle. Joe, pull your pants up. Joe, no, don't pee. Hey, no, everyone, stop peeing. Don't pee. No one pee. How did you all remember to pee right now? All right, I'll pee.
Matt.
Miss Johnson, where do I put this booger?
Oh, ouch.
Hey, it's
Close up
recycling.
booger. Close up booger. All right, our last one for Scenes from a Hat. Things you can say about a dishwasher, but not your wife. Coolio.
Well, it finished too soon because it's actually my husband.
Molly.
I swear, this thing is always dirty. I try and clean it, and it never cleans. It gets dirtier and dirtier. I swear, it's a useless thing.
Matt.
Oh man, look at this thing. I could have cleaned it better myself.
Is this things you can say about a dishwasher, but not your wife? Thomas.
Tonight, we're going 4 hours. Extra dry.
Oh. Molly.
Hurt.
I'm gonna shove one more pot in. I think it can handle it. I think I can handle one more pot. I'm gonna shove it in.
Matt.
Jesus.
Does this thing have a silent feature?
It's got on Julia's bad side.
Was it
All
obvious?
right, that Scenes from a Hat. Great job, Biggs. Nicely done. Oh, my.
Gotta say thank you to Tadley's Medley for the follow. Whoa, whoa.
Nice.
Taddy, Taddy, Taddy.
How's the activity going on there, Stephen, with all our peeps watching and whatnot? A lot of chat.
There was a lot of chat. I was actually seeing some people post their own scenes from a hat in the chat, and
nice.
I was watching you, and then I was laughing at the chat. So thank you everybody for participating.
Coming from every direction.
Yay! We have so many more pigs than we thought we did.
You gotta have
Honk,
Zoom
honk.
auditions, yeah.
Honk honk piggies.
Honk,
Honk honk.
honk.
Not oink oink. Honk honk.
I can't seem to overfill this bad boy. I think was one of the something in chat that say about a dishwasher, but not you.
Ew. 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 Ew.
All right, our next game is called City Council Meeting. This is going to be a City Council meeting via Zoom, where Thomas is the mayor, and we're going to send him. I'm going to send him over to a waiting room in Zoom. In our Zoom, we're doing this via Zoom. You're watching it by another platform. I have the ability to send him over to a waiting room, which is our soundproof. He can't hear anything, so I'm going to do that now and then bring him back.
Bye, Thomas.
Bye, Thomas.
Bye, Thomas.
Bye.
Beam me up, Scotty.
I'm Scottish. Just kidding.
All right. So what we need to do, why we need to send him away is Thomas is the mayor at the city council meeting, running the city council meeting. We need a suggestion. We need to figure out what's this proposal, some weird or bizarre proposal that's being proposed at the city council meeting. The other pigs, Molly, Julia, and Matt, will be talking to the mayor about, asking him questions about, saying why they're for or against this proposal at the city council meeting. And through that, Thomas has to guess what this proposal is at a city council meeting, somebody's texted Mayor Thomas exclamation point, like that. Yeah, Thomas for mayor. I'm seeing. Sorry, I'm laughing. You guys can see it too, right? Replace all the council members with cats. Oh, and I've lost the chat. Can Stephen? Can you tell us what some of the other ones are?
I actually dumped the chat so that way he couldn't come in and see the suggestions whenever he was coming back.
Ooh,
So yeah, in the chat we've got turning the
Monorail
town
driven by
into
monkeys. I see.
turning the town into candy, free feminine products, recycled toilet water for community swimming pool, monorail driven by monkeys. Yeah, year-round pumpkin patch,
Oh my gosh,
open
these are so
electric
good.
foot washer in City Hall. No toilet paper allowed. Outlaw eating corn on the cob. Department of Scarecrows.
Oh,
Thank you everyone for posting in the chat.
Solid suggestions.
Our audience is the best.
We're in it. We're in it tonight, man.
Okay, so I'm thinking gathering two of those. Pigs, what do you think? And you can amend this if you want.
Let's see what you got.
Free feminine products that are made out of candy.
Yes!
Love it.
So this is a city council meeting where the proposal is that the city will provide free feminine products made out of candy. Thomas does not know what this is.
I don't think he will.
Members or the residents of the city, played by our pigs, they can play any kind of different character they want, will be saying why they're for or against this, asking the mayor about it, and he has to guess. So to let the mayor know if he's kind of getting close or guessing towards the right direction, you might see the pigs kind of snap their fingers or give little claps. That's an indication or a thumbs up or some indication to Thomas that he's on the right track. So that's what that is. Usually we have the audience, you do that. But when we're doing live shows.
And if you're on Twitch, you could do that just by popping an emote in the chat.
Ooh. Nice. Yeah, do that also.
It'll show up on the screen and the pigs will be able to see it.
Awesome. Stephen, I see you cleared the chat again so he can't guess anything. All right, let's bring Thomas back in. This is City Council meeting. All right, there's the mayor. Where did he go? All right, here he comes.
I'm ready to answer.
Hi, it's me, the mayor, Jasper Clarkson. I know this is a pretty hot issue, so why don't we just open up for questions on Zoom. You, sir, at the top right.
Yeah, I'm gonna jump right in here and say that I am completely against this measure. I am concerned that it is going to dilapidate and diminish the supplies of the things which I require to keep my blood sugar level at an all-time high on a daily basis.
Well, that is one of the risks, but it's a risk we're willing to take. You'll have to deal with it. You, ma'am, on the bottom. On the bottom there, next to me on the Zoom, with the lovely curtains behind you.
Oh yes, hi. I, for one, think that this is a wonderful use of things. We don't want our children constantly eating this stuff. Halloween is when they usually do it, but I think this is a wonderful way to recycle what's already made and make things a little more fun for the ladies of the town. Am I right?
Yeah, yes, you are. Yeah. Candy has always been a very dangerous item. Drugs, poison, voter fraud, all related to too much candy. You, ma'am, at the top.
Hi, my name is Natalie, and I'm 13. And I just have to say, Mr. Mayor, you are making my life and my sister's life, who's younger than me, and all the girls who are my age, our world is going to be so different because, the women who came before me, my grandmother, my mother, had to, spend their wages on things that weren't, their choice. And now, as someone who's entering into this stage, it's just so refreshing that you are making it more accessible. So thank you. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Yeah, it's such a good initiative. Having chocolate bars and other candies, just really brighten up your summer's eves. It's just it just will make every day a fresher, sweeter day. Just a couple more, sir. Yes.
Yeah, I think you guys are on the right track here with this whole initiative. Being that I own both the candy shop and the manufacturing plant that makes the products for the ladies there, it's gonna be a big windfall for me if you guys go ahead and vote this thing through. So I just want to definitely let you know that you got my thumbs up. If anybody gets in the way, I know a guy.
Thank you. Yes, and we'll make sure to only use local when we source our candy tampons and feminine candy products. We think it's going to be very lucrative for the whole city and make a lot of money. Some more questions. Ma'am, on the bottom again. Yes.
Yes. Hi, my name's Jane Goodway. I just wanted to let you know that while I think that this would be lucrative, I just love that our young women are going to have very easy and just extraordinarily cheap access to these very tasty tampons and pads and of the cup. I think what you're doing is a good thing for us overall.
Thank you.
It's very, 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 very cheap.
Yes, we'll be using those little dots candy and penny candies, chip witches and Twizzlers and single M&Ms, multiple use. Ma'am, yes, another question.
Hello. My name is Deborah, and I've had to, spend my salary every week on, my monthly. And so I just want to know what should I spend the $20 that would usually go towards this sort of thing, but after your bill, I'll have it free for my own spending. What do you think I should do with this $20?
The money you save, you can buy Girl Scout cookies with, or a debt. You can just go into debt. You can buy someone else's debt. You can buy children, a young girl, to be your friend.
So can you just remind me? Well, this product, how much will it cost exactly?
It will be free candy, tampon, and feminine hygiene products. We're getting a lot of tax cuts now that Amazon's here.
Yeah.
And they're made of what, sir?
Candy. Sugar.
Nice job. That's city council meting. Thomas, how did you get that so quickly?
Yeah.
I mean,
Candy
I know what the people want. The people, people have been asking for it. It's part of my platform.
Wow.
Is your platform made of marshmallows?
Yes. Yeah. Free marshmallows.
Honk honk if you want free candy.
Wait, well, hey, we gotta
marshmallows.
say thank you to Chuck. Yeah, Chuck Y USA is following, and then
Thank you, Chuck.
Mel Y Tika 80. Thank you for the follow on
Yeah.
Twitch.
Nice. Twitch it up, people. Twitch it up. Well, we're going to go into our last game now for you this evening. Thank you so much for joining us this Friday evening. It was a pleasure having you. As we do, not all, but a lot of our shows, we're going to end it with a hoedown. So we need a suggestion from you of what you would like to hear a hoedown song about. What would be a good subject or interesting subject for a hoedown song? What do you want to hear a song about? And the pigs are going to make it up on the spot for you. So type it into your chatty chat there. And thank you again so much for coming out. remember your community theater, the Maryland Ensemble Theater, the Met Comedy Night, and thank you for coming out and supporting. By supporting and watching the pigs, you're supporting them, and remember especially them during these times. And if you're able to donate or give tax deductible, go for it. Thank you so much. Thanks for joining us. I see deep sea diving, something, I can't read that one. Dumpster diving, gummy panda. Oh, gummy panda. Ball sweat, eating crabs, eggs and bacon. Wow. Let's do a being in the service industry. Oh, interesting. Let's do that's what our hoedown will be about, being in the service industry. Okay. So, the pigs are going to do a being in the service industry hoedown for you. Stephen, any final words for us tonight?
I really want to say good job, everybody, participating in the chat to help Thomas along with those emotes. That was really cool. And you know what? Piggyback it on the donation, and another great way to support the Met is to subscribe to Met Comedy Night, because normally you'd pay 10 or 12 bucks for a show. Just $5, subscribe, and then you can use the Cliff McAllister emote and help us unlock an emote to applaud for the pigs. Alrighty,
Nice.
but yeah, let's do this hoedown. We're gonna jam out, yeah?
Yeah, that's right. We're ready to roll. All right, Comedy Pigs, let's take it away. This is the Being in the Service Industry hoedown.
Bum 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 bum. The service industry has been the job for me. I love because I got a ton of food for free. But I'm about to spill some tea, so let me take a sip. Y'all all need to learn how to tip.
Ever since I was a young one, I've worked in stores amongst the public throng, but now I have to use my car to hawk. So I pull up to your house and I go honk honk. Bum 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 bum.
I work in the service industry where the customers are all bad. I go home every night and I'm super, super sad. That's why I put crap in their food, but they don't know that I'm really, really rude.
Bum 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 bum.
Bum 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 bum. Everyone in the service industry will tell you to wear your mask, but a lot of people don't. Instead, they tell you to kiss their ass. And if you work in the service industry and someone's being overbearing, just remind them that they are being a Karen. They are being a Karen.
All right, that's our show for tonight. Thank you, Comedy Pigs. Thank you, all our viewers out there watching. Thank you, Stephen, and doing all this beautiful tech for us. Great job, Stephen. Props to you and Kevin at the Met Comedy Night. Thank you all. And we are the Comedy Pigs.
Thomas.
Matt.
Molly.
Julia.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
All right, and there we have it for you, a virtual show. People making short-form improv comedy happen. Thank you very much for tuning in tonight and checking out. And you know what? If you like the show, tell a friend about it. We'll be on that comedy a lot. And if you didn't like the show, then you know what? Tell one of your enemies. And we'll see you again. Thank you very much, and have a good night. Is recording.
Life inside during the pandemic getting you down?
Camera 1 and sound speeds. Ready for your slate. Action.
Take 3. Let us then take measure of our strength. Our cause has won the endorsement of all political parties. But let not these degenerate into a kind of effeminacy in which she is satisfied to be the plaything or toy of society. We want rights. The flower merchant, the house builder, and the postman charge us no less on the account of our sex. But when we endeavor to earn money to pay all these, then indeed we find the difference.
The veins of American women are not filled with milk and water. They are neither cowards nor slackers. They will come. They only await the bugle call to learn that the final battle is on.